Hello guys, welcome to Jazz Up Tutorials. I got my voice back. Yay! Okay, so in this tutorial, we're going to be making a glowing effect scene in Photoshop. This is going to be a two-part video because it is very intricate and very advanced. So if you're a beginner, I suggest you not try this because it is kind of hard to understand. Okay, so first, what we're gonna do is you want to take your picture, one kind of like this, and use the magic eraser tool. And you want to make sure you have a transparent background. That's what the eraser tool is for. And it will look like this when transparent. Okay. And now after that, we're going to go to a new screen. We're going to make a new file. So click on the Control N or just click on New under File. You want to make yours to be 530 by 438. Or really any size will work actually. It doesn't really matter. I'm using those settings, but feel free to go around and fix those to your liking. Alright, once you've done that, make sure the background's white, click OK, and you will have this. We are now going to go into our color selector, make sure it's black, and click OK. Hold Control while hitting the backspace, which turns your thing black. Go back to our original image, hit Control A and then Control X to copy and paste, to cut and paste onto your next block. Now you're going to paste your image on here, or just hit Control V, whichever works for you. And you may need to resize it so it fits your canvas or your document. Control C is what you would use to size it, or go to Edit and Free Transformation. Whichever is easiest for you is fine. Okay, so once you have that done, you will then go into Add a New Layer. You want to make sure you add the new layer above layer 1, which is your photo layer. And then we're going to go into Gradient Tool, which is the G tool. And we're going to add a granite, and you want to select the colors as shown. These are the numbers you'll use for it. (95C5B) is the first color. And then for the second one, you're going to want to make it B5356 and then click OK, and you should have a pinkish sort of granite. And then click OK. Now, what you're going to do when you have that selected, you're going to go and swipe the background so it looks like this. Either way is fine. You can go down from up or up from down. Change it now from normal to color, and this is what you will have. It'll look like this. And once you have done that, change the opacity to 75%, and then you are going to have, what we're going to do, click on the background layer, and above it, you want to create a third layer. So on the third layer, what we're going to do is you're going to change the colors again. We're going to go back into the color selector. You want to select this color here as shown. And you're going to hit Control backspace so it looks like this. Okay, this is what you should have so far. And now we're going to go and click on Gradient Tool above the third layer. Select the foreground to transparent. and you want to make sure it goes from linear to radical, and you can reverse that. And you're going to change the scale all the way to 150. That's all the way to the end. And then just click OK, and you should be good now. Okay. And I just named that highlight 1, but you can certainly name it something else. Just makes it easier. So now we're going to make the granite. Now we're going to go to render and clouds, and this is what you should have. Okay. And then you're going to change it to soft light on layer 3. Make sure layer 3 is soft light. And you can rename it if you want, just for easy access, just so you know what you're doing. And this is what you should have once you've done that. Do Control-J, copy that layer, and you will get that. And now you're going to make another layer above the clouds copy. I'm going to rename that circles, because basically in this layer we're going to be making circles. This is where some fun magic happens. Okay, you want to select the ellipse tool, or just push 2 on the keyboard, and you're now going to make a bunch of circles of random sizes, big, small, whatever. Just scatter them throughout the picture as shown on here. Make sure they're white, that the color for them is white, like I'm showing you. Otherwise it won't look like it will when it's done. Okay? Alright, now that you got that done, it should look something like this. Change the fill layer to 35%, or 30%, sorry, on the layers, on your circle layers, all of them. And they're going to look similar to what I am showing you here. Depends on your sizes. It should look something like this. Now, what I'm just going to do is, I did them in shapes, so I'm going to just do a Control-E and make them all one layer. Like that. And then I'm just going to name them circles. Okay, and then double click on it, open the properties on your circles layer, do an outer glow, and follow the settings as shown. Change this to white. No, sorry, not white. Select this orangish color as shown. Sorry guys, making mistakes here. Shouldn't be doing that. Okay, and then you're gonna change the spread to 6, and then you want to change the size of it to 2. And then go from normal, and then change from screen to normal. And then you click OK and be out of that screen. So all you should have on that layer, and then you're going to copy that layer 3 times. So you have circles, circles copy, and then circles copy all the way. Just make a bunch of different copies of them. I made about 6 copies of them. Yeah. And you're going to find out soon why we made all those copies. And now, this is where the fun math starts. Do a Control-T, and for every copied layer you have of those circles, you're going to resize it to any size, rotate them, move them around, just as shown here. You'll see what I'm talking about in the video here. You can certainly fool around with the stage, just do whatever you want, and then change the opacity to 50. And then you will have, so make sure all your circle copy layers and circle layers have an opacity of 50. Something of that matter. 45, 50, around that range is fine. Whatever looks good to you. And that is the first part of our video. Stay tuned, guys, for the second part. Don't go anywhere, because you're not going to want to miss the second part. So please, watch part 2.